Hello, hello. This is just the mic test. Yeah, it's working fine today. Yeah. So every day the problem is the microphone doesn't work. So I took a little bit of time to set up this thing. It actually took me 30 straight out minutes to just fix this microphone thing. I don't know, every time I put this microphone on my camera, it doesn't work. But when I put the microphone into my CPU, then it works. So yeah, that's the hack that I found out. I cannot connect this microphone directly to my camera. Okay, so people that are joining, I don't know how many of them will join. So today I'll be talking about how to build habit, or basically, since I've written down in the title that how to grow your YouTube channel, but basically I'll be talking about how to build habit. This is the most important thing, whether you are building your YouTube channel or you are not building, or you're building any kind of skill, doesn't matter. Building habit is the key thing that is required, and the knowledge about building habit is required to build anything, whether you're building skill or building any kind of business, or maybe you're teaching something. Okay, so I don't know how is the microphone, like the voice quality, because I'm using my CPU. When I use my camera, then the camera does have a very good preamp, as a result of which the audio that comes out from the camera is much clearer. I don't know how clear is this sound. So let me write it down for you. Till then, I'll be working casually on the website. Okay. So when I get any kind of question, I will just answer them. Otherwise, I'll be working casually. Nothing serious. Today's the I have fully charged the battery. I don't think it will die out soon today. Okay, yesterday the battery died out and I was not prepared. I came from work and then directly sat into this live session. Today I've charged everything, I've set up everything, and then I have made this thing live. Now, in the book Atomic Habits, there's one beautiful quote that I actually love. It says, "Habits are the compound interest of self improvement." I've said this earlier, so but I haven't expanded on this thing. So, as people will join, and if they ask any question, then I will expand this thing. What does it mean by habits are compound interest of self improvement? What does it actually mean? Because this is such a powerful statement. If you just skip it, then uh, you'll not get the beauty that this statement actually holds. Now, people that are joining, you can ask question like, is it the right time to do live session, or should I keep it a bit earlier, or should I delay the thing? You can write that thing in the comment section also, so that I can make these live sessions and set up the live sessions in that time. Okay. So should I explain the thing? Why habits are the compound interest of self-improvement? If you say yes, then I will explain this thing. Okay. I'll repeat the statement again. This is taken from the book named Atomic Habits, and it says, habits are the compound interest of self-improvement. So do you want to understand this thing? If your answer is yes, then I'll explain it. I'll explain it very clearly, and I'll break the thing so that it's easy for you to understand. And once you have understood that thing, then I'll go to the second important thing that this book talks about. I know most of my subscribers are very shy. They don't like to ask questions. They don't like commenting. They just watch the video and then leave it off. My subscribers are my previous version of who I used to be. But nowadays, I'm not afraid to ask questions. I ask my professor many questions that are irrelevant even when I ask it. In order to break that fear, the barrier of fear that's there within students to ask questions, you need to break that barrier and then move forward and ask those questions. Because if you, this is the thing I have noticed, that whenever I ask questions, and suppose a professor asks you a question, okay, in the class, and you attempted to answer that question, and if that question answer is wrong, the answer that you gave was wrong, and then the professor explained that thing, you'll remember that thing for a longer period of time. But if you don't attempt the question, then the chances of remembering or the things that you can extract from that class will be less. And I've seen this. Whenever I answer question, I engage with the class, then the concept that I can derive from that class is very much greater than the time when I don't actually interact with the class and just sit idle in the class in the back bench, and then by the time I reach home, everything is blanked out. So interactive class is always very fruitful, and uh, it's good for students to build up their concept. Same is the concept for everything. You need to ask question. You need to be curious. Okay. Now, when I started this YouTube channel, then there are many questions. When I first opened the YouTube analytics, I was so worried to see how many tabs and how many things are there. Man, this is very difficult to understand. But slowly and steadily, I gave time to it, and even though I don't understand everything that the YouTube analytics actually talks about, but I've started to understand what different tabs and what different columns actually talks about, and what does it actually mean. But slowly I'm understanding it, because I ask questions to people that knows about these things. Okay, so that's the beauty of it. You shouldn't be shy and asking questions that you don't know. So if you want to grow, then you need to ask questions. That's the first thing, first ingredient to growing anything. if you have any question, please ask. Okay, this is just the opportunity, because when I create YouTube videos, those are unidirectional, like I'm speaking and you don't have any chance to interact. But here is the chance, you can interact with me and ask any question. If you're starting YouTube channel, then that's great. Even I've started YouTube channel, I'm not very experienced, but after doing it for some months, I've understood some things and how YouTube a little bit works. I understood a little bit of it. So if you're curious about what I'm working on, then I'm working on my website. Okay. Okay, Aryan Sharma. This is the first question. Oh, great. So I want to know why your channel is not growing. That's a very good question. The although thank you for your compliment. Although you have a far better content. Okay, you need to understand. I need to ask you one question. Do you have a YouTube channel, or do you like building any kind of skill? See, I need to answer this. Aryan, so do you build any kind of skill, or do you have a YouTube channel? If you answer that, then I will answer your, I can explain it very nicely. No. So you don't have a YouTube channel. Do you like building any kind of skill, for example, typing, or maybe drawing, maybe singing, maybe playing guitar or playing a piano, anything, any skill? Are you creating any kind of, developing any kind of skill? This is the last question, and I'll not ask any question. Then I'll straight away jump into the explanation. Not yet. Oh, great. So are you a college student or a school student? Sorry, I asked, this is the last question, but I need to ask you, are you a college student or like a school student? It will help me to answer then. Oh, you are a NEET aspirant. Great. So you are at the age of college level. So the thing is, when you start actually this channel used to be a NEET physics channel when I initially created it. And I was because I think I'm good in physics. Okay, so I used that technique, or that powerhouse of myself, into creating this YouTube channel. I thought that I need to test myself whether I can speak in front of the camera, because I was very shy, okay, in front of the camera. I used to mess up my physics concept when I used to speak in front of the camera. I have no problem talking to students in a class, but whenever I used to shoot my physics video, I used to mess up the concept. I don't know why. So this used to be a physics channel, and from maybe June or July of 2020, I I was into a productivity and those kind of things, motivation, because I teach students. And what I've thought that, yeah, NEET physics is very common. Everybody is teaching that on YouTube, and I need to teach my students how to be productive as a student, because I want students, those who are in college and maybe going to college, to know these things, because these are just gem of content. That's why I started creating these productivity videos. So the problem was, when I created these, when I shifted my niche from physics to this productivity and technology, what happened is I lost almost 100 to 150 subscribers. I have counted that. And because I was changing my niche, that's why. So YouTube algorithm started to fire up. Like, YouTube thought that this is a physics channel, and then I started productivity. So the algorithm was puzzled at the time. and it was recommending my physics videos, but it was not recommending my productivity videos, as a result of which this channel was in dilemma. I think that's the reason the channel is a bit slow, but I think it will catch up this year. I think I'm optimistic because I don't have control over subscribers and views. I have control over one thing: to create beautiful content that will actually help students. So yeah, and I started this live session with one quote. I'll just explain this thing. This is very important. I have learned this from a book named Atomic Habits. It says habits are the compound interest of self-improvement. So whether you're building any kind of skill or any kind of business, it says that in order to find result, you need to wait. And the result is compounded. Compounded means initially the graph is like this. The graph is like this. Okay. Initially it will be flat. That is, you won't see any kind of result even though if you work. You won't see result. But once you start to get result and it catches up momentum, then you'll see your thing will grow. When I started posting physics videos, my videos used to get 1 views, 2 views, 3 views, and maybe one of the views was myself. One of them would have been my mother, another would have been my brother, and that's all. So yeah, so that's the thing. Yeah, absolutely. uh, uh, but once I started posting regular videos on physics, it started to gain momentum. So once I understood the game, how YouTube works, how to talk in front of because I was actually doing experiment, doing physics because I was confident in physics. So once I understood how to talk in front of the camera, like I'm doing now, without any kind of problem, okay, and I understood how to operate DSLR, because everything takes time to learn how this lighting works, how editing is done. Then I said, like, this is the time to jump into productivity. And yeah, I started teaching productivity and things that I've learned that are very important for students. So I think that's the problem. I think that's the reason why it's not actually firing up. Otherwise, I believe that the videos that I'm creating are absolutely gold mine. Like, I if somebody tell me to watch my own videos, I can absolutely do that without any kind of boredom. Like, I absolutely love to watch my videos. So my goal is to create videos that I will actually love. So Aryan, if you're there online, I'll tell you, since you are a NEET aspirant, uh, you have to practice. In order to get result, you need to practice your subjects continuously. Maybe you won't get the chapter in the one shot. You need to revise that, give some time, and again revise that, and then you can see the compounding effect. This is applicable for everything. Okay, Albert Einstein used to say that most of the people don't know the power of compounding. Okay, it's one of the most important equation or important law in this universe. Okay, so yeah, if you are a NEET aspirant, then I will heavily tell you to just compound this, like keep on practicing the chapters by giving a little bit of gap. Okay, and you'll get results after 2 to 3 months. You'll see that you are getting good score if you're testing yourself on various test papers. Yeah, that's the thing I need to explain. Yeah, that's the reason it's not growing. I think this is the problem. It may be other problem, but this is what I found out. So thank you for your question, Aryan Sharma. So guys, if you have any kind of question again, you can definitely ask. I don't know whether Aryan is online or not. So where are you from, actually? These videos are basically to connect with my subscribers and nothing else. Okay. In order to connect, we are actually creating this community where we will be creating videos so that we can grow as a student. So I think Aryan is not there online. So if you're new and joining this live session, you can ask any question. Okay, don't be shy. Just ask any question. Yesterday, the live session, I canceled the live session because there was a bit of problem there. So I said, let's cancel the thing. And I started the same thing today. So you can ask question about growing skills or studying if you're studying or if you're a college student. Or you can ask question about productivity because this channel is all about productivity. And it can be questions related to camera also, photography, videography, lighting, your set. If you are new to YouTube, okay, how to edit, what are the services that I'm actually using in, and what is the software that I'm using to edit these videos that you see in my channel. Okay, so you can ask questions, absolutely anything. Okay, there's another question from man girlish, medicinally girlish. So how to study when you don't feel like to? Okay, this is a great question, and this happens with me also. So the thing is, how to study when you don't feel, it's like we don't do things that we always love to do. Like when you know that you have to do the thing, for example, I don't know, maybe your name suggests that you may be a medical student aspirant. So if you know that there are three subjects like physics, chemistry, maths, bio, uh, you don't have to opt for maths. So physics, chemistry, bio. So maybe you are not feeling to study chemistry now, but you know that it's mandatory in your revision list to go through chemistry today. So you don't do it because it's an like, you don't do it, what to say, uh, because you don't feel like doing it. You have to do it because that's how you need to treat yourself. Like it's not an option. I'll give you a very simple example to explain this. For example, I'm working in a company. Every day I don't feel like going to my job, like 9 to 5 job. Okay, but still you'll see people going to their job, even though they don't feel to go to their office. Now, why is it possible to go to the office every day even though they don't feel? The simple answer is it's not an option. It's mandatory. You need to go. Okay. So you need to treat everything like the thing that will give you result as not what to say. You need to treat them as not an option. You need to do. For example, I need to create YouTube videos every day. I'll give my example. Okay, not every day, once a week. But in order to create those videos, I need to work every day. Like scripting is there. Then you need to edit your videos. Then you need to do many things in order to create these videos. So I think it in this way that it's not an option for me. I have to do it. If I treat it as an option, then my heart will tell me that don't do it today. You can do it tomorrow. So what I do in order to get rid of this is I don't treat my work that I do as an option. I have to do it because I know that if I can do it, then I'll get result. This is the first thing. Second thing is, okay, how to avoid unnecessary thoughts while studying. Okay, before answering this, I'll tell another thing. I've created a video about this, the 5-minute rule. Okay, I need to tell this is very important, very, very useful. Whenever you're not feeling to study, what you can do is take out another question. Actually मुझे एक पास्ट वाली चीज बहुत बार याद आती है. Okay, just wait. I will answer your question and will explain things very, very nicely. Don't worry. The thing is, what to say? Yeah, 5-minute rule. I was talking a 5-minute rule. When suppose you want to do physics now, but your heart is not wanting to do that. Okay. Then what you can do? Okay, you'll watch that video, but I'll tell this thing in a summary. Like, what you can do is take out your phone, set a timer for 25 minutes. Okay, but tell yourself that I will study for 5 minutes. I'll just get started, and then take a deep breath. Count in the backward direction: 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then tell yourself, promise yourself that I'll study. I'll start for 5 minutes, and then start. And you'll see that once you can do that, it's much easier to study. Because if you are a medical student aspirant and you know physics, there's a property of kinetic friction and static friction. You always know that static friction is greater. So once the thing starts to move, it's easier to move. But if you don't start, then it's very difficult. Once you start, then the going becomes easy. Okay. So your job will be, whenever you feel like you're not, your heart doesn't want to do that thing, and it's important because you need to bring some rank in your exam. What you can do, take out your phone and study for just 5 minutes. And once you study for 5 minutes, you'll get that thing rolling. Do some questions and you'll see that things rolling. And tell yourself that I'm doing it because I know it's important. If I can do this, I'll get the result very soon. Just tweak your brain in just starting the work. Once you start doing the work, it becomes easier to study. Okay, maybe you won't get 100% result out of that session, but at least you can get 50 to 60% of the work done. Even that's good. It's much better than getting nothing done. Okay, so this is what I actually do. For example, when I shoot YouTube videos, because shooting one YouTube videos is good, but doing it over months and months and week after week, it's monotonous. So what you can do is, what I tell myself, okay, I'll just shoot the introduction part, or if I'm writing script for my YouTube video, I'll tell myself, okay, I'll just write the introduction part and then leave it off. And once I start writing introduction, I start writing, typing, and initially within 30 to 40 minutes, everything is done. Scripting is done. And man, work is done. And I feel so happy. And that thing actually worked. I created a video on this 5-minute rule. I think the name of the video is 5-minute rule. Just go and check it. I think it's 5-minute rule has changed my life. That's the kind of title that I've given for that video. I think this is the technique. It's changing my life. I think that's I exactly don't remember the title. What about your oh, that one? Okay, actually, past knowledge is, anything that is past is gone, and thinking about it will not bring any kind of good result. So if it's in the past, just forget about it and think about the present, so that you can create a beautiful future. Okay. uh, uh, there's a beautiful quote. I don't actually remember, from the a story called Kung Fu Panda. It's an amazing animation film. I don't know whether you have watched it or not. There, the professor of the Kung Fu Panda says to the Kung Fu Panda, like, what's the name of the Po? Yeah, Po. He says to Po, the teacher, that I forgot. Let me search it in Google. I'll tell you. It's amazing quote, like quotes from Kung Fu Panda. Quotes from uh, Uguay's quote. The name of the teacher was Uguay. So it says that, let me see. Yeah, it says, I got it. I think you're there online. Are you there online? Girlish, are you there online? I think you're out. I don't know. Just type anything if you are online. I'll say that quote. Okay, I think you're not there, or maybe your connection is not there. So what can I do is, it says that, the quotation says that yesterday is history, tomorrow is a mystery, but today is a gift. That is why it is called the present. It's amazing. Like, let me write it down. But today is a gift. Okay. So just live in the present, work in the present, and your future will be good. And don't overthink about the past, because it's already gone. And if you have done something wrong, then what I can say is, just don't do the thing that actually caused that thing. Okay. Just don't make that mistake again. Try to avoid it. Man, this is a productivity channel and it's talking about uh, lively problems. I don't know. This is what happens whenever I teach physics also. They ask physics problem less, but they pitch more lively problems to me, like the problems of their life. Everybody has their own problem in their life. Okay. And everybody is writing their own story. So I don't know whether medicinally girlish is there online. If you're there, then I've already given the answer that you have asked me for. And the quote of Uguay is there in the comment section. You can check that. So I'm just checking out how this website is actually looking on my iPad, because in iPad the website actually opens like desktop, but in order to open that thing in your smartphone, you need to arrange the thing in your smartphone in order to, like, you need to resize the thing. You need to see how the placement actually works, because the screen is a bit smaller there. Okay, so I don't know whether you can see this thing. This is the website that I've been working on. This is the logo that I created. Like, this is the logo. This is the logo. MH. That's created by me. And even this calligraphy about this about me section, this is also written by created by me. So again, uh, I've also designed a newsletter page like this. Okay, I don't know how this thing will actually look. It's a bit washed away. Yeah, you can see it in this direction. Okay. So this is the newsletter page that I've created, and there's another page called productivity. So if I show it in this way, so again the font that you can see is actually created by me, and the logo and all the photos are taken by me. And if you just go up, like, if I just move up, then you can see all my productivity videos, and I have designed in this way. There will be blogs also, and if I touch any one of them, then this will expand. Like, as you can see, this is zooming little bit. If I touch it here, you can see it's zooming. Again, if I touch it here, so this is the website that I created till now. It's work in progress and it will take some time. So if you want to see again, like, this is just, this looks amazing, like the animation. Just look at this. If I touch this, see, it is expanding. The bubble is expanding. If I touch it here, you can see, again you can see. So these are animations that I have put here. The link is not given here. The I need to figure out how to apply link to these box, because I can apply link to the letters but not the box. I don't know, maybe there is some kind of way, but as of now I don't know. How is the icon looking like? How is the name, this logo? Is it good? I don't know. And this is how the home page will actually look. So this is the thing, actually it takes time to design everything. I'm also thinking of creating a collab, but due to some tight schedule this month, I don't know whether I'll be able to create that collab. So there is another quote from this beautiful book, Atomic Habits. In order to create habit, it says that success is the product of daily habits, not once in a lifetime transformation. We think that success comes like this, like a magic, but uh, it's not. Success is the product of daily habits, not once in a lifetime transformation. And it talks about in the book like your outcomes are a lagging measure of your habits. Your net worth is the lagging measure of your financial habit. Your weight is a lagging measure of your eating habit. Your knowledge is a lagging measure of your learning habits. Your clutter, like if your room is very cluttery, then your clutter is the lagging measure of your cleaning habits. You get what you repeat. So if you repeat something good, then the outcome will be good. If you repeat it again and again, and if you repeat the same thing, like wrong thing, even if it's very small, over a prolonged period of time, then the result that you will get is bad. Okay, so and it talks in the start of the book that if you can improve just by 1% every day, then by the end of the year you'll be 37 times more productive, or 37 times better than what you used to be 1 year ago. So 1%, measuring 1% is very difficult. We know that. Uh, if you start building any skill, then you won't see result. Uh, okay, Sakti. Oh, great. So you have joined now. Nice. You must include them in one of your videos. Which one? The quote? The quote. Yeah. If you, yeah, I can. According to the video, I can add the quote. I actually love this quote from Kung Fu Panda. There are many beautiful quotes from Kung Fu Panda that I actually love. Okay, that's the thing I'm talking about, the lagging measure. Like if you do things, small things over repeatedly over a prolonged period of time, then maybe you won't see result immediately or even after 1 month, 2 months. But when you look back after 1 year, at least give 1 year, you'll see that something has changed. Like you have come a long way, but you need to give at least uh, 1 year. You need to give 1 year. Whether you are creating any kind of skill, whether you're building a business, or whether you're creating YouTube videos, whether you are learning any instrument, you need to give 1 year, solid year, where you won't look into result. Just make a habit of doing that thing, maybe 30 minutes, 25 minutes every day, and forget about the result. Just follow the journey, and then look into it after 1 year. And if it doesn't change, like if you're not amazed, then ping me down me in the ping me in my video after 1 year. Okay, and I'm 100% sure that you will be a different thing, like after 1 year, if you can consistently do what you're actually doing every day. But you need to do it consistently. So guys, if you have any questions, please write it down here. Anything about productivity, anything about technology, anything about YouTube, anything about editing, anything about website building, anything. If you have any questions, if you are preparing for a medical entrance exam, want to you want to ask anything about physics, like how to prepare, anything, throw at it, and I will answer them. Okay, so just keep it on, man, and I'll just answer them if I know it. And if I don't know the answer, I'll straight away say that I don't know. It happens that I may not know everything, and that's the case for everybody. Everybody is learning, and it's a good way of learning and answering things. Okay, if I cannot answer, then I'll find the answer. I will do some research so that I can give a much better answer next time. So guys, if you're joining, please comment anything. If you don't have any questions, you can leave some sweet comments here, and that will actually motivate me. And if you love this channel, if you're new here, then please check the channel. And if you love it, then you can support this channel so that I can keep on creating this beautiful content for students out there. Even though I'm a student, these videos are helpful for me also, because when I create videos, I also do a bit of studying. I also do a bit of research before publishing those videos. So it also helps me to gain knowledge, as well it also helps you to gain knowledge. So yeah, just show some support so that I can keep on creating these beautiful contents on this platform. Another thing that this book talks about, which I absolutely love, is it says that uh, mindful living. I think live streaming helps the channel grow. It's great to see your channel grow. Very entertaining channel. Yeah, mindful living. Thank you for your comment. Yeah, live streaming actually helps to grow the channel. And this was given by like this was said to me by one of my friend, that you can do live stream, as a result of which you can create the bond between the speaker and the subscriber. So if any newcomers come to the channel and they speak directly to you through chat, then it actually creates a beautiful bond. Okay, and there is a much higher chance of that guy subscribing to the channel. But when I'm creating video, then it's a one directional thing. Yeah, I cannot answer your question then and there. So yeah, live streaming actually works. Everybody says that this is an underrated channel, but I believe that this is actually the concept of compounding. Like it takes some time for everything to take momentum, but once it grows momentum, I believe in this, that once it grows get that momentum, this channel will be amazing. But before that, I need to keep on gathering momentum. That's the thing. Another beautiful thing that I have learned from this book, which is very powerful, it says that the statement says that time magnifies the margin between success and failure. It will multiply whatever you feed it. Good habits make time your ally. Bad habits make time your enemy. Oh, what an amazing quote. Like, what a statement to say. Like, time magnifies the margin. So if you are doing something over a prolonged period of time every day, then that time will magnify that habit for you. Like, time will magnify that skill for you. So for example, you're learning to play piano. So if you do it every day, then with time will actually multiply your skill. So after a good amount of time, that skill will get multiplied. That is what is said here. Time magnifies the margin between success and failure. It will multiply whatever you feed it. So whatever thing you feed it, time will multiply that if you're doing it consistently. So if you're doing good habits, then time will make it will be your ally. But bad habits make time your enemy. So if you're doing bad habits, even though it is small thing, then it will act as your enemy. So amazing quote. Another quote that I can say from this book is, yeah, no, I haven't heard the compounding effect from Darren Hardy. This is the concept that I have studied from the book named Atomic Habits, written by James Clear. Amazing book, like one of the best book I have read last year. It has changed the way I think about building habits, and it has tremendously helped me to build this YouTube channel. Another book that I actually helped me to create these YouTube videos is written by, the name of the book is, I haven't created the review of that book. I'll be creating very soon. The name of the book is Show Your Work by Austin Kleon. I haven't heard about Compound Effect, but I'll definitely watch it. So let me write it down. Compound Effect by Darren Hardy. Let me write this down. This is actually useful stuff. So let me write them down. Compounding Effect by Darren Hardy. I'll check this thing. Even though I actually know what does compounding actually means and what's the concept behind that, but I need to look what this guy has to say, because a different perspective always is always a great thing. Okay, Aditya. Oh, hi, Aditya. Great to see you joining this live stream. After the exam, I guess I have lost my focus, but I have tasks how to handle this circumstance. Okay, this thing will happen. Focus will come and go. This is quite a thing. Okay, Aditya, don't worry. I'll answer your question. Mindful living is telling me that it isn't easily available. I got it free from Robin Sharma's course. Not sure if it's available online. I'll do some research and see whether I can find it out, or if I can get some uh, videos explaining the concept in YouTube. Okay, YouTube is just an amazing platform to learn anything, man. I've learned everything from most of the thing that I do from YouTube, from shooting these videos to editing, to speaking in front of the camera, to setting up this composition, about lighting, about calligraphy, about website designing. Everything, man, can be learned from internet. Okay, after the exam, I guess I've lost my focus, but I have tasks. How to handle the circumstance? Yeah. Uh, are you having difficulty? Like, if you are having difficulty to study after your exam, then you need to like see what's your plan ahead. Like, is there any kind of exam ahead that you need to prepare for? You need to have a kind of goal. You need to set a goal first. Once you set a goal, then plan out the path. What I say is path, how you can attain that goal, and then try to follow that journey. Okay, then it becomes easy. But if you wake up one day after the exam and you don't have any directions to go, then focusing on that thing is very difficult. For example, I will give you a very good example, to understand this. Like, if I start shooting these videos, like YouTube videos, without any goal, then it's very difficult for me to carry on, to keep pushing these videos. But since I have a goal, I have a plan, I have a weekly plan, I have a monthly plan, and I have a daily plan. So what I do is I open those plans and then work on it. But if it was a clean slate, I have no plans, I have no goals, I just love to do what my heart tells me to do, then it's very difficult to focus. It's very difficult to focus. This is what I've learned last year. So Aditya, if you want to work or focus on something, then first set the goal, what you want to achieve, then create a path or a plan how you can reach that goal on a daily, weekly, and monthly basis, and then try to work on that. And there are many ways. 5-minute rule is amazing. You can start the 5-minute rule, which will actually help you to start the work. Pomodoro is amazing. It helps to get started. Yeah. So if mindful living, I need to ask you one question. Where are you from? I haven't asked this thing. I know Aditya is from. I know where he's from. I know where he's from. Where Sakti is from. But I don't know where is mindful living from. So if you're online, just let me know. Thank you, Aditya. If it helps, then that's amazing. I actually love when somebody says that it helped. Okay, since people are there, like I've been working on my website. So if people are there online, some of them at that time I showed this wallpaper, this website. Nobody was there. So this is the website that I'm working on. This is the logo. I don't know how is this actually looking. Is it looking any kind of professional work? This is the logo for my website that I'm creating. Just I'm working on this online, casually talking to you. This is the landing page, and these are the calligraphy that I've created. These are things that I'm working on. Okay, because people are there online now, some of them. So I thought, why not show this to my subscribers? This is my newsletter. For the newsletter, what I'm doing is I'll be creating posts every week, to share some productivity tips, or if I go through any kind of quotes or certain a certain book that week. If anything interesting happens that week, then I'll share with you, and so that you may be so that we can as a community remain connected, and I can give you some tip which actually helps me and makes my week, so it might help you too. So that's the plan for newsletter. But before that, I need to be very quick on typing. I'm practicing typing nowadays. I have reached a speed of 50 words per minute now after many months, because I do it very very casually. When I started, I just had 12 words per minute. From there, I have touched 50 words per minute. Okay, without looking into the keyboard. I'll be creating video maybe at the mid of the year or the end of the year. How to type fast, how I build this skill. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe that will be a great motivation for students, those who want to be a writer or a vlogger. Oh, sorry, not a vlogger, blogger, or a content creator on YouTube. There's another beautiful statement from this book, Atomic Habits, written by James Clear. It says that goals are about the results you want to achieve. Systems are about the processes that lead to those results. So once you fix the goal, you don't need to remind yourself of that goal. You need to focus on the system, because it is the system or the process that will take you to the goal. Okay, so you need to focus and on the system or the process, and try to, if the system fails or it's not working, then you need to modify the system. So your main focus will be to improving the system, so that that system can take you to the goal. So that's the beautiful concept. Again, in the book talks about goals are about the results you want to achieve. Systems are about the processes that lead to those results. So there are many hidden gems that this book talks about with various examples. Another quote that I love from this book is, you do not rise to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your system. Amazing quote. Like, it's deep. It's deep. It says that you do not rise to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your system, because everybody set goals, but only few of them achieve what they want to achieve. Okay, it's only those people who fall to the level of the system, or those who follow the system, only they can achieve their goal. Okay, and it this book also explains this by giving some example, like, the goal is not to read a book, the goal is to become a reader. You just have to be reader. You don't, your goal should not be to complete the book. Your goal should be to read at least 2 pages every day, like, to become a reader. Your goal is not to run a marathon, the goal is to become a runner. The goal is not to learn an instrument, the goal is to become a musician. This is a concept that the book talks about, which I absolutely love and agree. So my goal is like this. uh, my goal is not to, like, keep on creating this content, but my goal is to become a YouTuber. Like, I need to change the perspective. Only then I can push on creating videos week after week. You need to change the identity. You need to set an identity for yourself, then doing that thing becomes easier. Another great quote from this book is, ultimately your habits matter because they help you become the type of person you wish to be. They are the channel through which you develop your deepest beliefs about yourself. Quite literally, you become your habits. So, this is again a beautiful quote. I recently created a video on a letter to 2020, which is, again, I think it's a great video for students that want some kind of motivation. You can go through that video and you'll see the story. It's the same thing that every student go through. Okay. And recently I have another video, how I make YouTube videos. If you are new to YouTube and you want to create videos, then that video is just maybe a game changer thing for you. So you can check that video. I've also created a playlist, books for you. The name of the playlist is books for you, where I have discussed about some of the books that I've read last year and that are amazing. Okay, I will be creating a book review again in this channel, but uh, this month it's difficult. I don't know whether I'll be able to publish video this week because I'll be out this week, out of my town, so I don't think I'll be able to upload video. But the video that I'm working on this week, I'll tell you, it's how to plan the best year of your life. Like, how to make 2021 the best year. So I'm working on that video. So if you're excited, just comment me down. And if your 2020 was great, then it's great. But if your 2020 was not great, then make 2021 your year. There's another great statement in this book, and I'll read it out for you, which is great. Uh, when nothing seems to help, just listen to this carefully. When nothing seems to help, I go and look at the stonecutter hammering away at his rock, perhaps 100 times without as much as a crack showing in it. Yet, at the 101st blow, it will split it too, and I know it was not the last blow that did it, but all that had gone before. So, this is just amazing concept again. Another question that I need to ask is, what are the kind of videos that you would like to watch on this channel? This is again an important question. So let me write it down for you. This would be okay. Mindful living. Okay, cinematic videos and journaling videos. Okay, I'll be creating journaling videos. Maybe next. I'll try to create journaling videos next month. And cinematic video, I haven't thought about that, but let me see. Okay, if you want to watch cinematic videos, then I hope you have gone through my a letter to 2020. It's a cinematic video. So let's see if I can create any cinematic video. So I'll definitely try. If you want cinematic videos, then I'll definitely try. And yeah, my journaling video, yes, it was beautiful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Mindful living, and mindful living. I need to ask you another question: is where are you from? Because I know some of my very close supporters, like my fan, some of them are from. I've asked them, and they answered it. I need to ask you, since you are engaging in this top comment section, so I need to ask you, where are you from? Are you from India? Okay, great. So you're from India. Okay, I'll try my level best to create a cinematic video very soon, a motivating kind of video. For I have one request for my subscribers that are loving my videos. To if you are loving these videos and if you feel like those videos are actually adding some kind of value to your life, then since uh, this is a small channel, I will request you to please share those videos. It will actually help this channel, because if the channel grows, then I can devote more time to this channel, and then I can create more amazing content, maybe two content, three content a week. But in order to maintain this channel, I need to work somewhere else, so I'm unable to give that time. But if this channel grows, it will be amazing. So if you are like, if these videos actually add some kind of value, then please share those videos. It will be a great help for this channel, so that I can work more towards this channel, so that I can give you more, I can teach you more, and in a fun way. Teaching things in a fun way is just amazing, because all these videos that you watch, 5 minutes, 7 minutes, 10 minutes, it is just about ten minutes. The show is all about 10 minutes, but in order to create that 10-minute show or a 7-minute show, it requires a lot amount of effort. I never thought that creating a 7 to 8 minute videos require this much time initially, but now as I'm learning skill, I'm building up skill, man, it's taking a lot amount of time to create these videos in order to make it more and more professional. And every time I learn something new about editing, I try to incorporate those skill into my videos. Like for example, you'll see my latest videos, the transition is different kind, and there is a bar showing the topic on which I'm talking and how long I have talked on that topic. So that bar will actually tell you how long is that section of that video. So I've learned that thing. I've learned about some sound design. Yeah. So I'm learning things as I'm creating content for you people. Oh, hi, Irfan. Good going, bro. Thank you for your comment. If you love this channel, Irfan is just my college buddy. So if you love this channel, then okay, I will answer that mindful living. Just wait. I will answer your question. So Irfan, if you love this content, then please share those videos. I know you will share it because you're my friend. So okay, please share those videos so that this channel will grow. Yeah, mindful living. What genre is good for new YouTubers? This is very important question. If you are planning to create YouTube channel, create genre. The starting genre should be the thing that you're good at. Like if you're good at something, then start by doing that. And once the channel grows, you can branch your niche. Okay, but before that, you need to be starting your channel in which you're good at. Because if you are not good at something, because when you start a channel, it will not grow very fast. It will not grow very fast. 0 to 100 subscribers is very difficult to attain. Okay, so when you are starting a new channel, you'll start creating content, and if you're not good in that thing, then you'll run out of content, and once you run out of content, it's very difficult to maintain that channel. So if you're good at something, then plan out a 6 month video, like the suppose you'll be uploading one videos per week. That's enough for a starter. So 6 into 4, 24 videos. Plan out 24 videos ahead so that you can keep on creating for 6 months. And once you can maintain that 6 months, within that 6 month, you'll see you'll learn a lot of things, and then you can create more videos on the things that you've learned. So this is the cycle that you need to maintain. Okay, this is what I've learned. Like after creating like physics video, I used to create physics videos because I was Like, I believe I'm good in physics. I believe that. It's not a boasting, but after teaching students for 2 years, straight away I started creating videos on YouTube. So I think I never had problem with that content. Thank you, Irfan, for doing that. Great. So I started like that. So it helped me. So if you are trying to start a YouTube channel, I will suggest you to start. If you are good at technology, don't see that there are, don't think that there are thousands of technology channel. Maybe, but start. Just start without thinking. And once you start, what happens is you'll discover new things and new potential that you have inside yourself, and then you can branch out. You can give taste or flavor to your videos in your own style, but don't delay. Just start. Don't delay the process. The more delay you'll create, the more competition it will increase. So don't delay. Just start away. Anything. Vlog. Start with a vlog and just see whether you're comfortable in front of the camera. Anything. If you're good at speaking in front of the camera, then just start vlogging. Anything. Just start creating videos so that you are comfortable in front of the camera. That's the most difficult thing I had when I started creating YouTube videos. Whenever I used to open camera, I used to mess up my physics concept. I don't know. Like, I could teach hundred of students in a class, but every time I used to open the camera, I used to mess up my concept. I don't know why. But you need to learn how to speak in front of the camera. It's awkward. Like, I know there's nobody in front of me. I'm talking to a lens, but it's awkward in the starting. But now I can talk without any problem. So yeah, you need to get accustomed to it, and it takes time, like 6 to 7 months, and after that you'll get accustomed to it without any problem. So that's the thing I need to tell you. Mindful living. If you're there, I hope this is helpful. So I hope I have answered the question, like what genre of videos you need to create. You can create anything. Everything will work on YouTube because there are millions and millions of people. It's necessary to have oneself in the camera. I mean, being an introvert isn't isn't comfortable. Yeah, this is a very good question, and I have the same question when I started this YouTube channel. If you I have privated all those videos, my physics video. I used to hide myself in front of the camera. I used to create, like, I used to take screenshot and then write and explain concept while I was teaching physics. This is a very good question. I'll give you a straight away answer. The chances of succeeding in YouTube, if you are hiding yourself, is very less. Okay, you need to come in front of the camera, then the success rate will be greater. Because I'm not telling that it's absolutely impossible to succeed in YouTube if you are not coming in front of the camera. I've seen amazing animation, like animation tutorials that the people don't come in front of the camera, but they are very successful. But it's very difficult to do that, because once you come in front of the camera, there is a personality that actually attracts people. Like, I'm talking, if there was a whale in front of me, you wouldn't have been interested talking with me. But since you can see me, it builds a bridge and me, a kind of friendship, which is only possible when you can see somebody talking straight to you. Okay, so that's the bonus. Like, that's the additional point if you are coming in front of the camera. But if you are not coming in front of the camera, I'm not telling that it's absolutely not possible to succeed, but succeeding becomes a little bit difficult to do. Yeah, that's a very good question. I used to create videos behind the camera because I was very shy. I was very shy. People that know me, like, they'll be shocked to see me. Like, if my friends see me, like my school friends, if they see me talking to the camera like this, then they'll be shocked. Like, how can a guy who was so shy in the class, never used to ask questions to teachers, is talking to people around the world in front of the camera? So this thing you'll acquire. See, nobody is born with skills. You need to build that. This is what I've learned from the book called Atomic Habits. You need to build that. I'll give you the statement from the book. Wait, just hold on. It's amazing. I've written this thing. Just hold on. I'll give you the statement. May, yeah, it says that your identity emerges out of your habits. You are not born with preset beliefs, and nobody is born with that. Every belief, including those about yourself, is learned and conditioned through experience. Okay, so once you start experiencing, like talking in front of the camera, it will become comfortable for you, no problem at all. So start doing that. Okay, I'll give you a tip. What I used to do is I used to record myself, even though I have no intention to like upload those videos in YouTube, because I want to learn how to talk in front of the camera. I used to do that. I used to open my front camera of in my smartphone and used to talk and record myself in order to see. And I'll give you this answer that when I heard my when I heard myself for the first time, like my recorded voice, it was so awkward. Like it didn't feel that I'm talking to the it didn't feel like I'm talking. It's my voice. Okay, so talking and speaking in front of the camera, it takes time, but you will grow. Like you'll build that skill within time. So don't worry about that. So I hope mindful living, if you're online, this actually helped you. So mindful living, are you satisfied with the answer? Just try that. What I've told, try that, because I have done that. Thank you, thank you. I'm happy that I'm able to help you. Okay, I did that. That's why I said what I did, because even I was an introvert. I need to ask another question to my viewers: is how is the live stream video quality? Because I'm using my DSLR to as a webcam in order to do these live streaming. Like, uh, make your video quality to 1080p and just comment me so that I may know how is the video quality, because I'm seeing like I won't be able to tell from here how is the quality, but I'm asking you so that I may know that how is the 1080p quality. So that's my first question: how is the quality of this live stream? Second question that I need to ask you is the videos that I'm creating with my kit lens on this DSLR, is it good enough, or should I need to upgrade, like invest in some kind of professional lens in order to create those videos, or should I like keep on using this lens? So these are the two questions. If you're there, then please. Okay, it's really good. So I got the answer for this live stream. Another thing that I need to ask is the videos that I'm creating, is it is the quality good, or should I need to invest in more sharp lenses where I'll get a more blurry background? I know these backgrounds look a little bit blurry, but if I invest on those lenses, it will be more blurry. Because I know this looks a little bit blurry, because if I look into this writing, then I could see it's blurry. So it's a little bit blurry, but if I invest on like fast lens, then this will be more blurry. Hence, it will give a much cinematic look. Yeah, for cinematic lens, yeah, that is the thing I also felt like when I am shooting those B-roll. I think a much more if it gives, if I invest into some professional lens, it will give more a blurry look. So yeah, I'm thinking, but let me get some more. Let this channel grow a little bit, then I can do much more thing on this channel. Another statement from this book that I absolutely love is, it says that every action you take is a vote for the type of person you wish to become. I'll repeat again. It says that every action you take is a vote for the type of person you wish to become. So, yeah, this is again amazing. So, it will absolutely fit, this statement will fit with the question that you asked, that should I, I'm an introvert, like I have a kind of shyness in front of the camera. So, yeah, if you start practicing, then you'll become that person that you wish to become. Oh, another thing I forgot today. Yesterday, I was trying with these like background music while I was talking, like a background chorus, and it was fine. It was sounding great last day. Okay, which gender has a better chance of succeeding in YouTube? Both the gender has. I don't think this should be a question. Like, if you are creating content that are actually value, that actually has value, then doesn't matter which gender you are, how you look, doesn't matter. I think it doesn't matter, because if you have watched, like, I've seen many YouTubers that doesn't look like a hero, and they're doing absolutely amazing work in YouTube. Okay, so it doesn't matter. I don't know what you are mindful living. Maybe you are male or a female. I don't know, but it doesn't matter. Even if you're female, doesn't matter. If you're male, doesn't matter. If you create content that adds value, then it's fine. Your channel will grow. This is the last question that I'll be asking you here, is what should be the timing of these live sessions? When should I do these live sessions so that it's fruitful for you, so that we can spend some time in the evening. I don't know, maybe anytime you can suggest me. Okay. Actually, what happens is YouTube analytics tell you about that, what is the best time for your viewers based on the views. But since this channel is small, I'm unable to get that analytics. So regarding your question, which gender has better chance? When I was looking through my analytics today, my channel is viewed by 55, 55% by female and 45% by male. So it's almost equal. This is the last thing I'll talk about and then end this beautiful live session. I actually enjoyed today. Yesterday it was a kind of mess, but today it was great. Like the last thing that I want to talk about, when you're building habit, then don't break the chain. Like it's a powerful mantra. Don't break the chain. Okay, if you break the chain, then it's very difficult to again build the chain. Once you've built the chain, don't break the chain. This will actually help you to keep continuing the things that you're doing every day, and it will actually help you to reach the goal that you have set for yourself. So, with this, I like to end this beautiful live session, which I really enjoyed. So, bye bye, all, and I'll catch you all in my next video. So, bye bye.